Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. And we're still on Dungeon Level 5. We've got quite a few scrolls stacked up at this point. We've got that set of plate mail I mentioned earlier, Ring of Sustenance, Ring of Life Protection, and a whole bunch of potions. So I guess I'll start trying to drink identify these. That was a potion of paralysis. Gotta be careful with those. Those 5 potions, as I said, are almost definitely potions of healing, so I'll just leave those as they are. That was a potion of protection. That gives you resistance to a whole bunch of crap, as you can see. Fire, cold, life, poison, electricity. Very handy. Actually, I don't think it protects against life damage. I think that's just coming from our ring. So, I guess not life. Anyway, next potion, Feel Refreshed. That's a potion of restore abilities, so if any of our ability scores had been damaged, they'd have been restored by that, which would have been pretty helpful. And last one is Potion of Might. Increases our strength by 5 and our damage by, I think, 1d10. So all of our hits are increased by 1 to 10 damage. And looks like we found a bunch of dwarven darts, so I'm going to go ahead and quiver those for chucking them at people, because those are pretty useful. I think for dwarves they do +1 damage, and we found a wand. So the way I like to identify wands is just to test zap them against weak opponents, like this hobgoblin here. Nothing appears to happen. Let's try again. Nothing. So that could mean a couple things. It might be a wand of digging. It might be a wand of... what else could it be? I think it might... could be a wand of healing, maybe? Let's try to see if it's a wand of digging. No, it's not a wand of digging. What the heck is going on with my console? That was weird. Anyway, not sure what it is. I'm sure you could probably figure it out somehow if you looked at all of the possibilities, but can't be bothered to at the moment, and I'm sure it's not all that important. Let's see here. Giant cockroach, apricot, another potion. Let's go ahead and try that. Potion of Berserk Rage. This gives you a big speed bonus. Does the equivalent of might as well, and you hit quite hard with this, so it's oh, and you get a big hit point bonus too. But you'll be fatigued and maybe even pass out once it runs out. And yeah, you'll also be quite hungry, unfortunately. So we'll just wait until that wears off. And one of the races, one of the classes, the Berserker, starts off with worship of Trog, which is the Berserker god, and what he does is he gives you, lets you berserk whenever you want, and also makes it less likely for you to pass out at the end of your Berserker Rage, so that's always helpful. And it looks like we found a weapon shop, so let's go ahead and check that out. And wow, there's quite some interesting stuff here. What's this? A transparent katana and a jeweled quarterstaff. Well, those are both interesting. Now, see, what these are is they're random artifacts, and this is probably one of the most famous parts about Crawl is that you can get artifacts in the game that are randomly generated with random abilities, and when they have weird names like that and appear in white, that means they're artifacts. So both of those items are going to be pretty interesting, but they're also pretty expensive. The katana in particular is very interesting because the katana type of weapon is very hard to find, and it's also got very good base damage to be using with the shield. It's not an axe, unfortunately. It uses sword magic, which is a different type of magic. But otherwise, this is a pretty interesting shop.